Which path do you take? That's what we'll be discussing today. Welcome to Crossroads. I'm Joanna Garzilli, intuitive strategist and psychic medium. Decisions are there for you daily. Some of them are big, some of them are small. I can tell you from my experience that, and this is going to sound slightly ridiculous, even though I am highly intuitive and help people make decisions all the time, but a manifestation of my procrastination in the past, I have worked through it, is that I would go to the supermarket and I would stand there and go, do I get chicken or salmon? I mean, I would just agonize over it. It's something simple. But the truth is, it wasn't really about the chicken or the salmon. It was because in my subconscious underneath, there were certain feelings that had been unaddressed, that I hadn't processed. So the simple manifestation was I could not make a decision whether to eat chicken or salmon, or it might be hamburgers or steak. I just couldn't make that decision. So there are certain things in your life on a surface level that you may punish yourself for mentally. You may say, what is wrong with me? Why can't I figure this out? But it is because you need to address what is underlying. When you really connect into that, what you're truly feeling, then those decisions become easier. And the thing is that you can get triggered at any time, because there's the things that are in your subconscious, but then at that unconscious level, there are the things that you don't know what you don't know. There's the memories that are buried so deep that you don't even know what to look for. And let me also say this, that, I've heard people say, oh, well, if you haven't addressed this certain thing in your life, you can't move forward. And until you heal the relationship with, say, a parent, or clear the karma from a past life relationship, like whatever that is, then you can't move forward, or you can't have peace or happiness or success. But that isn't true. Of course, the work on oneself from a spiritual level is ongoing. But think of it like it's not wasted. When you come back around to those same lessons, and the way that manifests is you're having to make choices each day, is that you do get further along. And so it's important to be gentle with yourself. Now, I'm going to give you an example of a time beyond the chicken and salmon example where I made a decision from a place of pressure. And so when it comes to making big decisions, you are typically going to feel pressure. You absolutely will. But it is crucial that you do not rush. When you feel pressure, you need to be able to pause. You want to be able to get yourself into a good, calm state. Will you maybe feel a little bit of nerves still, a little bit of anxiety? Yes. But the more that you just allow yourself to be with that discomfort, you will build that innate courage to be able to make the right choice. Because why don't you make a choice? Well, one of the reasons you don't make a choice is because you are scared of choosing that wrong path. But also know this. Let's say, for example, you pick a path that you say, oh my goodness, I went on the wrong path. The good news is you're going to learn a lesson from it. So the thing that I was going to share with you is, even after years and years of being an intuitive guide for others, and being very self-aware, I work on myself daily. But I had a strong desire that I really wanted to take my business, my brand to the next level. And I had been looking for close to a year for a company to help me with my marketing. And I thought, I'm not going to rush the process. And then I received an ad on Instagram and I thought, okay, this is it. And I was really excited. And long and the short of it was, I signed up for a program that I was put in a pressure sales situation. And when I and at the time I thought, well, how did this happen? As I look back, I could see that I felt a lot of fear in my body. When you have fear in your body, it is there for a reason. It's warning you. So it might not be that there is a literal danger, but it might be that it's not even it might be. It is showing you that you're not ready. And if you were going to go and jump off a cliff without a parachute, you know what would happen. So if someone says, oh, you'll be fine, you can just jump. Oh, don't worry about knowing where to pull the cord on the parachute. Just do it. Because maybe they're used to base jumping or they don't really care. Like they just don't have your back. That is an important question. Does this person that is moving you towards making a certain decision, do they really care about you? Do they really have your best interests at heart? You can apply that question to whether it's something in business, in love, in friendship. So just coming back to this, that in that moment, I remember feeling fear in my body. But at the time, I just sort of blocked it out. I kept going with things. It was sort of as if I was in some type of just an emergency state, a do or die, which was totally irrational. I was not grounded in my body. And then I said, I said to my husband that I would talk to him about this. I would go and make that decision. And then the person says to me, oh, no, you don't need to do that. You know this is right for you. So they were projecting onto me. How did they know? Someone that I don't know, that doesn't know me, that doesn't know my life, how are they going to know that's right for me unless they're a really, really good psychic? So I remember feeling ungrounded and I just went with things. But it was almost as if like some part of me blacked out. It was like this disconnect that came in. It wasn't until I started to take back my power that I realized what was happening to me. And then I began to take the actions in integrity to stand up for myself. So if for some reason you have made a decision that is giving you a painful lesson, then that is the lesson your soul needs. Because here's the thing, if you go into avoidance, right? There's a big difference between avoiding needing to make a decision and that you just need time. When someone says to you, if you don't make a decision now, you're going to miss out, right? They're giving you FOMO. I like the idea, and I came up with this for myself, is that I get to experience JOMO. Right? I want to make my decisions from joy. That is what I have decided for myself. And that is the reason why I decided that I wanted to do Crossroads and bring this here to you, to be able to, I suppose that's the silver lining to this, is that Crossroads is born out of where I made a terrible mistake, even after all these years of being highly intuitive. So I'll leave you with this. Think about, what is a decision that you made that you have mentally beaten yourself up for, that you have not been able to forgive yourself for? Once that particular decision that you made that didn't work out well came to mind, what is the lesson that you are learning from it, or have learned from it, or can learn from it? And then from there, once you have that awareness, what is the action step that you're going to take next? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to Crossroads, where I will be helping you get clarity on your life's biggest decisions. And I look forward to seeing you next time.